Well, hello there, MDW, back to Subnautica. Next to the Grove Tree and Hab 3. With the Cyclops, which I'm going to turn the lights off. Really don't like it. Right. Since Phase 2 was completed, getting into the castle, Phase 3 has begun. Fine. There it is. As you can see, I have now set up a beacon leading me to the active lava zone. I went scouting around in the deep night trying to find it. And just as I found it, saved my game. And then just stood there looking out at the gargantuan beast in front of me and the complete lava area there, which is going to kill me if I try and get anywhere near it. This happened.
You seek, want to help you.
Saw it at the beginning of my journey through the various biomes to get to this point, to all the technology, but that happened. Just in my prawn suit, just stopped there, finally finding where I had to go. Out of nowhere, the image of this creature. Oh, hello. What are you doing in front of my vessel? The image of the creature just came in again into my consciousness and said, I am what you seek. Or words to that effect. And I feel like I'm in endgame now. The final push to the end point. So what I'm going to do now is see if I can get the Terratop here down there. We now have efficiency module, shield generator, thermal reactor, Mark II depth module, the escape button, of course. Hang on. I gotta remember how far that goes. Was it the Mark III I need? Yeah, I need to get the Mark III version before I even try and attempt to go down there. Do I need to do that on the deep night? Upgrades, where are you? I see your Mark II. So I'm gonna have to do both marks on this anyway.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right. This is gonna be interesting. Let's get back on board. Right, where'd I put that kyanite? Because that's what I also went mining for as well, was kyanite. sure I'm going to be needing that. Copper, a couple of bits of lead. I think I'll be needing them. Will I need iron cubes? I don't know yet. That. I'm hearing a different noise out there now. So some gold, some nickel, titanium. Come here, titanium. I thought I had more kyanite than that. Definitely need that. Alright. Plasteel ingot. Did I go out titanium hunting last time? Well, between... There's the kyanite. Need those 3 at least. Right, let's check back in the back of the deep night. I did. So... Hello, it just went through my vessel. Yes, of course. What I need... excuse me, could you possibly stop moving my vessel? Let's put a few things back that I don't think I need them. Ugh. As you can see, we now have ion power cells.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Didn't want to do that. Oh, hello. And if I go like that, this is an ion battery. I don't know whether to put ion power cells in this at all, so... Lithium, of course. The lithium there. Them. That's the linger, thank you. Okay, you just need the Mark II depth module, which is going to hurt the vessel when I take it out.
Warning, maximum depth reached.
Yeah, right now. Quicker, 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 quicker. There we go. $1,700 right, she's fully done now. Right. You... Oh, I think the prawn suit can go down that far anyway. Let's go and double check. Yeah, 1,700 meters. So the Mark II on that actually works quite well. So what we got? We got improved jump jet, the Mark II upgraded drill, grappling arm. There's nothing really else I need. I don't think I'll be needing much else. Right, let's pick up the deep night. And plop her into the ship. Open up, Terratop. There you go. There we go. In the submarine. Right. Those hatches. Just closed. Okay. We're ready. Saving the game. The final voyage. Down
Engine
to
powering
meet this mysterious why are my power cells draining so badly? Hang on. I might have a technical problem, but it should all even out once I get down there. So once I get down there, I will be back. Alright. We're at the inactive lava zone. 580 meters away. 35% power. Yeah. Ooh, there's a lot of serious infections down there. One thing I've noticed when I went down to the active lava zone, the final zone, excuse me, what was that? Is that you? Could be you. Hang on. Yeah. Out. Get off. Yeah, this is gonna be.
systems online.
Yep, good. So we're down to 33%. Those leeches are gonna keep attacking me. I've got a thermal energy regulator in here, so when I went down to the active lava zone last time, basically I found the big boy roaming around down there, but when I came back he wasn't there, up here. So whether he's up here or down there, I'm not sure. Okay, there must be two of them. Sounds like he's returned. I don't know where. $160 meters. What was that? Is that my power supplies turning up? Not sure what that is. As you can see, last time out we were down here and he was here, but this is what I'm looking for. Get off! Oh, what now? Did I just try and come down the hardest point ever?
Engine powering down.
Okay. I think we are as ready as we can be here. I'll either come back to a vessel which is powered down, or let's have some water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Food. Do. Okay. Oh no, I'm a saver. Oh, apparently I can walk across lava. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Just gonna take a minute here quickly. Okay, here we go. No, you can smeg off. No, I told you could smeg. Damn you. Oh. Are you gonna go? Come on then. Ow. Is it dead? No, 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 I know what's happening here. So again, I think I can withstand this heat. Did it die or did it bug out? I think it bugged out. Okay, this is going to be tricky. Oh, hello. Please tell me it hasn't seen me. It may have seen me. This might not be good. Yep, I think it saw me. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Oh, it just spat me backwards. Still alive. Come on. Not again. Ow. This? Okay. Inserting the blue tablet. Let's go. What we got here? Should I bring the deep night with me?
Detecting unusually passive behavioral patterns in nearby predators. Reason unknown. Translating local alien broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
Oh. It's definitely ion cubes. It's a fabricator. Oh no. How many more am I going to need? Oh, okay. Not gonna hurt. Alien technology. Got here. Alien object. Present artifact. Your box. Go here. Blue. Down. Inventory tablet. What am I going to need to make a blue? Actually. A blue print. What you got? Kyanite. Great. That reminds me of Tron, the things for it. Something out of dead space. Jet. That looks like yin and yang to me. Holographic projector, that reminds me of something out of Star Wars then. Ancient blade. That, it says an ancient earth blade. The Asian in conception, maybe? Build? Multiple doorways. Which way are we going? Okay, start with this door. Oh, hello. Not gonna hurt you, little guy. Just don't hurt me. Okay. Portal. Oh, I don't need that. What is down here? Well, one way I can go, right, this way. Wow. Now that is a display cabinet. Or a fish tank. Ventilation control.
Integrating new PDA data.
Read that in a minute. Right there. Wow. Cool. Outflow pipe. Enzyme host peepers. Given the containment facility, the outflow pipes are filled with peepers travelling back towards the surface. Specimens show no symptoms of infection. Really? All specimens scanned are carrying enzyme 42, which data suggests inhibits the bacterium. Specimen stomach cavities are otherwise empty, suggesting they may have purged the contents before entering the pipes. Assessment: if peepers have evolved to distribute the enzyme via the pipe network, this may explain part of the mechanism by which life on 4546b has survived since the bacterial outbreak. Nice. Might as well read them here now, actually. Alien carving. This carving is hundreds of thousands of years old and made from an unrecognised natural fibre. It looks like yin and yang to me. It bears striking resemblance to the old Earth yin yang. Oh, there it is. Symbol. Two competing theories may explain the similarity. Aliens visited Earth prior to the 4th century BC and influenced the development of ancient Chinese philosophy. Or 2, the concept of yin and yang is universal, since yin and yang describes the fundamental interdependency of seemingly opposite forces. It may be a necessary existential understanding in some form in all sufficiently developed civilizations. The tapering of two circles union into opposed and infinitesimally small points. The finite is one logical way to represent this understanding and may have been developed independently by species other than humans. The alien statue. This artifact is unpowered, suggesting it served a ceremonial rather than practical purpose. The pyramid resembles vines spiraling upwards toward the warm blue stone mounted above it. It may represent a plant found on the aliens' homeworld, a building of religious import, or even the gravitational pull of their home solar system. Ancient Earth Blade. Ancient Earth Blade dating back to the 13th century. Blood samples on the blade match the DNA of seven separated heads of state from the period. How? How have they got the DNA of these severed heads of state? Quite literally. This evidence supports the theory that the aliens are an ancient spaceborne civilization engaged in the surreptitious study of less developed species. How did they get the DNA? Holographic projector. This device contains network apparatus and a holographic projection unit. It was likely used as a communications relay, capturing and projecting the image of the user to a remote location. There do not appear to be any other devices in range. Yeah. Organic matter particulator. Yeah. This device contains a highly unstable radioactive isotope likely to destroy all organisms exposed to it, while leaving physical structures intact, although it would function perfectly well as a weapon. It was more likely used to sterilize spaces for later inhabitation. Without instructions, it would be unwise to interact with it. Great. Oh, tracking implant, okay. This construct is emitting a high bandwidth signal consistent with alien transmissions intercepted elsewhere. DNA on the exterior indicates it was once implanted inside one of the life forms indigenous to 4546b. Its size suggesting the subject was a Leviathan class organism, beyond tracking and broadcasting its location. The implant may also have recorded biological data on the subject. However, this data cannot be retrieved. Translation. Oh, that's a translation device, okay. This device stores linguistic data from over 1,000 different languages. Yet we still can't understand the roars from the Leviathans. Great. The core of the device may allow alien text to be read and translated. Okay. Analysis of the onboard data reveals a number of ancient Earth languages, and the term CHBC Live appears many times in the device's data. This import is unclear. The device seems to be configured to translate into the designer's language. It will not work the other way around. Ion Cube Fabricator. This device appears to be the origin of the raw mineral that forms the base of the ion cubes, which power smaller alien systems like drawing power itself from the main thermal plant. This device may represent an almost limitless source of energy. Ooh. Terminal data, ventilation control. Water flowing to and from the primary containment facility is being automatically controlled, independently of other safeguards. Data on the water composition has been recorded. Water in is being drawn from different biomes around the surface of the planet. The water temperature is considerably lower than the volcanic environment outside the facility, while microorganism and nutrient counts are substantially higher. I know to get rid of bacteria you boil fluid. That could be what they're doing here, but they've got enzyme 42 apparently as well. Oxygen deprived water is being flooded from the system and recycled back to the surface in the outflows. Okay. Kyanite, yeah. Oh. They're just stuff I've already got. Okay. Drink that water, I think. So. Hang on. Inflow pipe. Pipes drawing water into the containment facility are filled with peepers arriving from the surface. The fish show no signs of distress. The specimen scanned have all consumed high quantity of seeds and organic matter from the surface. Some specimens are beginning to show signs of infection. Okay. And then we come back around to here. That is beautiful. So, down we go. So, what is down here? Apparently more aquariums. This place is beautiful. More tubing, piping. Nothing really down here from what I can tell. And this thing's been pumping away for, what, thousands of years maybe? I mean, I think I left the Teratop far enough away. Alright. 2 doors checked. Door number 3. Anything up here? Ah. Another teleporter. Over this way? So we have to get another tablet. Get in there. Hello. Don't worry, not gonna get to. Are you coming after me? I hope not. Up here? What's up here? Another teleport. Okay. I see. So what is down this point? Similar to the water flow.
This room appears to be a biological archive storing more than 40 indigenous egg specimens in different states of development.
In basic terms, the hatchery then. Ugh. I'm going to be attacked by an alien, am I? Kind of environment for that. Seen that egg before. Sea Emperor Leviathan research
data.
Yeah. Oh boy, that looks freaky. Sea Emperor Leviathan research data. Specimen size categories have been adjusted upward to accommodate this species. Feeding and digestion. Alien research data indicates that despite its size, this species feeds entirely on microorganisms it filters from the water. Oh, thanks, Meg, for that. Which themselves depend on a complicated ecosystem of plant and animal life. Reproduction. Large ovary-like organs are carried in the creature's middle section, suggesting that, like other species on this planet, it produces eggs. However, internal scar tissue indicates probable infertility. Please tell me they didn't cut this poor creature open. Enzyme 42. The Emperor manufactures Enzyme 42 within its stomach cavity to break down its food. Okay. And will occasionally expel it into the surrounding water. This substance was found to neutralize the effects of the bacterium, and its presence in the ecosystem today would explain how life on the planet survived the outbreak. It will remain to be explained by what mechanism the enzyme is being delivered. Health. Comparative analysis of size and metabolic rates indicates that the specimen captured by the researchers was approximately 1600 years old. Oh. Extensive internal and external scar tissue suggests it had lived well in excess of the peak lifespan for its species. While a healthy emperor specimen may have held some potential as a cure, it is unlikely any research subjects survived quarantine procedures. Okay. So, can I not scan any of this? Wow. Huh? Just an egg archive, isn't it? Whoa, 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 hello. I can't scan it? Huh? Looks like they took that egg out of water so they could look at it. Yeah. Not sure about that one. I think I've seen that in the in the creepvine biomes. So different eggs. Okay, so kind of like an egg museum, really. Exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, hello, little guy. Okay, there's not much gravity here. That one. I'm guessing another teleport. Yep. What's that? 3 teleporters, I think? I will have to go back and get some food in a minute, so... Is this? Zone 42 project data.
New PDA data.
According to translated data logs, an indigenous Leviathan species was found to produce a unique substance referred to as enzyme 42, which inhibited the symptoms of the Kara bacterial infection in other indigenous organisms. The specimen was captured and contained in a purpose-built habitat for further study. I'm guessing this is it. The alien researchers went to great lengths to provide for the life form's environmental needs, including the import of interdependent flora and fauna via an on-site warp gate. Oh. However, its health quickly deteriorated. When quarantine was imposed, all warp gates and force fields were sealed. All attempts to develop the enzyme into a vaccine had been unsuccessful. So apparently, they couldn't get it to work. Is in here. Empty. Empty? It's broken open. Another empty one. Empty. It's in the middle here. Whoa. So this is a small version of what could be contained? This creature's beautiful. Here we go. Found preserved in a display case, it was likely a child of the adult specimen contained within the facility. Physiology. Superficial damage to the specimen indicates it was artificially removed from its egg casing. Stunted tissue development suggests the organism expired during the removal process. Oh, damn, man. Tissue samples have been taken from the digestive tract. Analysis: it appears the aliens were attempting to formulate a cure for the bacterium from enzymes produced in this specimen's digestive system. With a young, healthy specimen, these efforts were in vain. I should think so. It's too young and it hasn't become old enough. So they must have taken it out of that egg to get... I hate it when they do that. Right. Oh. Ow. I'm okay. That hardened suit really works. Right, so I need... Yeah. I need a boot... Oh, hello. Not gonna hurt me. I'm not gonna hurt you. Right. I have a bit of a problem now. Seeing as we got in here, I now have to go back out there. Because I need to get back to the Terratop so that I can make a blue tablet. It's not going to take much. 1 ion cube and 2 kyanite. Save my game.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Where are you, big boy? Just going to take a quick breather. That was a lot to process, that was. Okay, so a warper can get me if I'm just outside the doorway. Okay, let's go. Try and dupe him if I can. He may have spotted me. Oh yeah, he spotted me. Oh, that'd be lava. I'm cool. Kind of. Maybe. Oh, look. Whew. Okay. Ow! Okay. Okay, so that's actually really helped having the power supply. Alright, let's go down to the lower level and repair. What was I stuck on? Repair? That kind of sucks, really? Do I have... I do. Night. That. Ooh, there, you're down there. Please don't notice me. Just keep swimming around. Oh dear. You're fine. I'm gonna go and close a few bulkheads before we get attacked. Damn, that thing's loud. Okay, I got the thing. I need food and water. I hate those things. Hey! Stop blowing holes in my ship. Oh dear. That's a bit awkward. Alright, yeah. I'm just going to take a wee breather whilst I think of what I'm going to do. Please stay down there. Okay, there you are, big boy. Just stay there. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a run for it. Okay. Let's go back. Sorry, Larry. Alright. I'm gonna get back there. I've got some food, I've had some drink. I know he's there. He, she, I don't care what the hell this thing is, but... Oh, smack off. Oh, he's right in front of the door. He's turned, he's turned. Oh, he's turning toward. No, not the wall. Damn it. No, you want to be something? Come on then. Coming in. Oh. Ow. Thanks for that, ho ho. That would not have been funny if I'd have died. Having fun there? Okay. Wow, you can't even see in there. It's so... how can I put it? So frothy, I suppose. Okay. If I read that right, I need to... Sea Emperor. Feeding and digestion. Microorganisms. So that's telling me that this is a macrobiotic, kind of like a whale. It eats stuff like a whale, basically. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to say him again right now. Okay, platform. Hi!
Are you here to play? Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it as they did.
So... if I'm seeing right, you are a non-combatant.
Unlike other alien facilities, scans indicate this location supports a diverse and healthy ecosystem. Explanation unclear at this time.
Okay. No other way to get out of here? Can I not get out? Well, this is great. So... I've made it. I think that's going to end it for this one. Just looking at this beautiful creature just swimming around. She's big. Toodly Pipsky.